This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Robert Scott, The Anti-Federalist Papers, Section 50, Impartial Examiner, Letter 2. Impartial Examiner, Letter 2, 27 February 1788, continued from our last. Section 8th of the first article gives the Congress a power to, quote, lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises, end quote. If it be a true maxim that those who are entrusted with the exercise of the higher powers of government ought to observe two essential rules. First, in having no other view than the general good of all without any regard to private interest. And secondly, to take equal care of the whole body of the community, so as not to favor one part more than the other. It is apparent that under the proposed Constitution, this general Confederate society, made up of 13 different states, will have very little security for obtaining an observance either of the one or of the other rule. For being different societies, though blended together in legislation and having as different interests, no uniform rule for the whole seems to be practicable, and hence it is to be feared that the general good may be lost in a mutual attention to private views. From the same causes we may lament the probability of losing the advantage of the second rule, for it may be expected in like manner that the general care of the whole will be lost by separate endeavors of different legislators to favor their own states. So long as mankind continues to be influenced by interest, the surest means of effecting a union of councils in any assembly is by a union of interests. Now, if it be considered that it is this concert, that it is this union in promoting the general good, which alone can preserve concord in this great republic, and secure its success and glory, unhappy will be the situation of America if she once precludes the beneficial effects of such a good understanding. Yet I apprehend that these evils may result in a great measure from an exercise of that branch of legislative authority which respects internal direct taxation. For in this it is scarcely probable that the interest, ease, or convenience of the several states can be so well consulted in the federal assembly as in their own respective legislatures. So different are many species of property, so various the productions, so unequal the profits arising even from the same species of property in different states, that no general mode of contribution can well be adopted in such a manner as at once to affect all in an equitable degree. Hence may arise disagreeable objects of contention. A diversity of interests will produce a diversity of schemes. Thus, each state, as it is natural, will endeavor to